Right now on Apple Valley News Now at 6, but we've learned about a large police presence this morning in Kennewick that had some people on edge.
Plus, a global cyber outage blamed on small pieces of computer code impacting us here in the Tri-Cities as well. We've got the details.
And the heat is on. Coming up, we're talking about why it is so important to leave your house, leave the AC just long enough to check on your neighbors.
Those extreme temperatures still going up as we head into the weekend. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona in for Stacy tonight. She'll have the details ahead.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Alyssa Warner, and the Dust Devils are back at Geisa Stadium tonight. It is family feast night. But if you are headed out for some baseball, you are going to want to hydrate.
Yeah, and do not forget about the sun protection. Let's check in first at 6 with Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma. She joins us live from the baseball stadium with more.
Austin and Alyssa, yes, I am live here with Daryl, the general manager for the Tri-City Dust Devil baseball team. Daryl, it is hot outside. I'm here talking with you, and I'm like dripping sweat from my head to my toes. So how do you guys plan on keeping the fans and the players cool tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're no stranger to the heat here in Tri-Cities, so a lot of water stations throughout the ballpark and certainly in the dugout and on the field for the players. But on the concourse, we got lots of water. We have a couple of cooling stations, so there'll be some fans with mist kind of squirting out as well to help keep people cool. But we have a lot of shaded areas. We did this big project several years ago now where we built this sunshade. So, yes, it is hot now. By the time the game gets here and then 3 or 4 innings into the game, most of the sun will be behind that shade. So it really does cool down out here, and I think we'll have a beautiful night.
Now, how are you guys going to plan for the players to not get overheated or be exposed to heat exhaustion?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all kind of on them and their normal routine. They've been acclimated in it all day long today, so I assume they're doing lots of water and hydration type techniques with various supplements and products and things that will help with that. So they're professionals. They do this a lot. They trained in Arizona, so a lot of them have dealt with way more extreme heat than this. So I think it'll be all good and they'll be ready to go.
And now for the fans, are they allowed to bring in kind of like flasks with their own waters into the games or their own water bottles to kind of hydrate here?
We encourage people to bring unopened bottles of water, factory sealed bottles of water, no problem, no issue with that. If you bring your own container, we just ask that it's empty and you can fill it up here at no charge.
Now, is there any pieces of advice that you would recommend for fans who are coming out tonight?
Yeah, just stay hydrated, stay cool. If you are experiencing any sort of issue, please let somebody know. And also, quite honestly, watch out for your neighbors to your right and your left. We all need to be cognizant of if somebody's looking like they need some help, let's get them some help. But stay hydrated and stay cool and have fun.
All right, thank you. And can you tell me at what time is tonight's first pitch?
It is 7:05. The gates are actually opening right now. So come on out here at Geisa Stadium. If you need tickets, go to dustdevilsbaseball.com.
All right, thank you so much, Daryl. All right, guys, so remember, if you bring water bottles and it's your own water bottle, bring it empty or unopened store-bought water bottles. Reporting at Geisa Stadium, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Monique. That's a really good point that he made, that, these players have been in Arizona. It could be worse.
Yes, it could. That's for sure.
Now, if we're talking about your first alert forecast, we're going to turn it over to meteorologist Tiffany Savona with a look at just how hot it's going to get out there.
And the heat is only going to build, Alyssa and Austin, as we head into the weekend. But if you're going out to the Dust Devils game, getting ready to leave, again, bring the hat, bring the water bottle. You just heard from Monique there. Maybe if you have one of those fans, if you have young kids, bring them as well. The stroller fans, that's what I'm talking about, because you need anything to keep cool when temperatures are in the triple digits. 102 right now. Winds are light. The sun will set at 8:41, but like you heard from our live report just a minute ago, the sun will get lower and lower in the sky as the game is played. 100 in Hermiston, 96 Walla Walla, 95 in Pendleton, 91 in Dayton, a little bit cooler there, if you could call the 90s cool. 101 at Hanford and 97 degrees in Yakima. Here's the forecast for the Dust Devils. First pitch is at 7:05. We expect temperatures around 100. Winds will be light out of the southwest, really not offering any relief, 5 to 10. We drop to 96 at 8 o'clock, 88 degrees by 9 o'clock, so it's still going to be hot out there. We do have excessive heat warnings in effect for the entire region this weekend. Temperatures will be well into the triple digits, and we could get close to records by Sunday. We'll let you know how high those temperatures will go. We'll also talk about when you can see the full July buck moon. That's coming up in a little bit. Austin and Alyssa.
All right, thank you very much, Tiffany. We continue to track wildfires prompting evacuations in Umatilla County.
And those evacuation levels have been changing all day today. The storms rolled through the area on Wednesday. They brought really more lightning than rain. And the state of Oregon's fire dashboard shows us the result, this burst of fires that have burned tens of thousands of acres so far. We're keeping up to date with the evacuation levels over on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
New tonight, Pasco police are investigating a drive-by shooting around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Officers were called here to MWM Auto. That's on the 1300 block of A Street. PPD tells Apple Valley News Now that they received multiple reports of gunshots in that approximate area. Officers were able to confirm a single gunshot was discharged. There is no threat to the public at this time, but police are now asking if you saw anything suspicious this afternoon, again around 2 p.m., give them a call immediately. No word just yet if anybody was hit or seriously injured.
Now, Kennewick police spent more than an hour this morning working to take 3 people into custody. Police say they found out that multiple people wanted in relation to various crimes were in a house where they said there might also have been narcotic activity. You might have seen the on-duty SWAT, Kennewick Canine Unit, and the drone operators out on West 10th Avenue this morning. But police say they were able to detain everyone inside the house safely. They arrested 3 people. Investigators also searched the house for drugs once they got a warrant approved. And we have a follow-up tonight. The Washington State Supreme Court is asking for feedback about the Office of Public Defense. The Washington State Bar Association is proposing new rules that would drastically cut down on the number of cases that public defenders can take. WSBA says we need that change because public defenders are so overworked right now. New lawyers aren't willing to get into public defense, and current public defenders are quitting. The offices of public defense in Benton and Franklin counties have warned they're already pushed to the limit as it is. They say the new rules would overwhelm the court system. Now, the state Supreme Court is deciding whether to accept the proposed rule change. If you'd like to weigh in, you can send your thoughts to supreme@courts.wa.gov anytime between now and the end of October. We have that link, that email address, and much more information about this growing concern over on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
We are tracking developing news of a huge cyber outage impacting systems all over the world. Locally, the outage impacted government agencies, public safety departments, banks, and hospitals. We took a trip to the Tri-Cities airport today, where first thing this morning, they posted an alert on their Facebook page. They said, quote, "A major technology outage has affected air travel today. Please check in with your airline directly for information about your flight status," end quote. The airport's director, Buck Taft, says this was one of the worst outages PSC has ever experienced.
Well, this morning we had some delays. Some flights got out on time, some were delayed, and we've had one cancellation. And right now it appears as though everything is on time throughout the rest of the afternoon. But that could change. That's just looking at it right now.
Taft also says for passengers to stay connected with their airline as we head into another busy summer travel weekend. He suggests you do that for at least the next 24 to 48 hours. Other local organizations hindered today included Yakima Memorial Hospital and Cadillac Medical Center in Richland. Police in a Seattle suburb say 3 quick-thinking 11-year-olds were able to actually stop an attempted kidnapping.
Jim Nelson has the details from police and the response from the victim's family.
An ordinary summer night, an ice cream truck rolls into a neighborhood.
The kids went to get the ice cream.
Of course the kids raced outside, but little did anyone know trouble wasn't far behind.
Abduction in progress 5 ago in the Meridian Green apartments.
I thought he wasn't a stranger at all. Like, he was a normal person. He gave the toys to the kids. And then he was like, I think, pretending that he isn't a stranger or something.
Shortly after 8:15 Tuesday night, Kent police say a man tried kidnapping a 6-year-old girl.
Yeah.
16-year-old Noor's little cousin.
They were really shocked that, like, what was happening, what happened, like, why did it happen?
According to Kent police, when that ice cream truck pulled into Meridian Green townhomes, the kids naturally followed. That's also when they say a stranger grabbed the 6-year-old by the wrist.
I was taking a small girl who started screaming.
The very thing that drew the kids outside may well have been a blessing. Cops say 3 11-year-old girls, also on their way to get treats, confronted the man, begging him to let the girl go. They started recording on their phones, persisted until he let her go, and they pulled her to safety.
They did the right thing, and they should always do that.
The suspect ran off, but police caught up.
So you might have defensive scratch marks on his arms?
All of the kids safe. Proof that see something, say something works.
I'm grateful for the people who called the police and caught the guy. Yeah, I didn't thought that he was that kind of person.
In the end, a cautionary tale for every family.
That was Jim Nelson reporting. Now, police also credited the 911 caller with giving them a good description of the man that helped officers spot him nearby. He was booked on kidnapping charges.
Locally tonight, extreme heat continuing to be the big story.
And that means this is your one chance to be a little nosy for good reason. We're talking about that.
Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has the details on near record temperatures and when we'll finally get a break. And we're not just talking about humans as well. We'll be right back.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
Hi, I'm Catherine Forner, and we love our own backyard so much, we built all of this. And we get everything we need from PAR. With Shauna's help.
Everything from design to delivery.
PAR, go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
It's the 44th anniversary sale at Walker's Furniture.
This is one of our favorite events where we get to celebrate these great years with you.
And that means friends and family pricing throughout the store, with savings up to 44% off. And get special financing for up to 5 years. So you can get it today and pay over time.
From our family to yours, we'd like to thank you for 44 wonderful years.
So you got yourself a new hat.
Yep, had to. Fired up to fire Biden.
Now, well, first we got to deal with that congressman, Newhouse.
That's easy. Not voting Newhouse.
You know, he voted to impeach Trump. I'm not voting for no Newhouse.
How about Jared Sessler?
Sessler the vegan?
Jared Sessler's a vegan.
He's a vegan and he wants to tax our beef.
There's only one choice.
And there is only one choice, and that's Tiffany Smiley.
Tiffany Smiley it is.
MWNC Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Tiffany Smiley is not who she says she is.
Tiffany Smiley started a PAC claiming to raise money to support conservative candidates, but contributions were funneled to pay off her own $1 million campaign debt.
Of the almost $800,000 she raised, only $24,800 went to candidates. Instead, Tiffany used the money on luxury travel and to try to pay off her massive debt.
Tiffany Smiley deceived her donors. Don't let her deceive you.
I'm Dan Newhouse, and I approve this message.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
From From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back, everybody. With our triple-digit heat pushing into the weekend, being a little nosy can actually be a good thing.
Yeah, in the United States and around the world, extreme heat causes more deaths than any other natural hazard or extreme weather event. Juan Gutierrez is the public health nurse and clinic supervisor for the Benton Franklin Health District. He says when it comes to triple-digit heat, you need to check on your neighbors and your loved ones, especially those in high-risk groups.
Individuals in our lives, like maybe our elders or our neighbors who are younger, they may not tolerate the heat as well. So it's really important to call and check in on your neighbors, or just do a friendly visit if you have a good relationship with the elders in your life or the people within your neighborhood, to make sure that they're doing okay.
And if you don't feel comfortable checking on your own, you can also call law enforcement or just ask a friend to go with you. And while we're talking heat safety, we have to mention water safety as well.
Yeah, we have said it before. It is vital to have someone keep an eye on kids anytime they are near the water. Super important. And swim lessons can add another layer of protection.
ABC's Melissa Adon has a look at the numbers.
Each year, drowning claims about 4,000 lives and is the leading cause of death for kids 1 to 4 years old in the U.S. A report from the CDC compared drowning deaths in 2019 to those from 2020 to 2022 and found increased rates, especially among young kids, elderly, and Black and Hispanic people. Researchers say an increase in activities around water during the pandemic, with less preventative precautions in place, likely contributed to this rise in rates. The report also estimated about 40 million Americans say they don't know how to swim, and over half of U.S. adults say they never had a swimming lesson. Differences in access to swimming lessons are one barrier that could contribute to these outcomes. The CDC says basic swimming and water safety skills training is a proven effective way to prevent drowning. Go to cdc.gov for more information about the U.S. National Water Safety Action Plan, a tool that will keep you updated on resources and organizations in your community to ensure you and your loved ones swim safely this summer. With this Medical Minute, I'm Melissa Adon.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
A lot of you will probably be trying to beat the heat as we head into the weekend. Many of you probably going to the area pools. Make sure you take it easy, you stay hydrated, and you bring plenty of sunscreen. You want to reapply, remember, at least every 2 hours, if not a little bit sooner if you're in and out of the pool. Temperatures right now are in the triple digits for some locations. We're at 102 in Tri-Cities, 100 in Hermiston, 101 at Hanford, 96 Walla Walla, 95 in Pendleton, and 97 in Yakima. Look at Ellensburg, Cle Elum. Don't you wish you were there today with temperatures in the 80s in those locations? Now, we were a bit hazy yesterday. The haze wasn't as widespread today. You could see that smoke and cloud cover from the Lone Rock Fire and also from the Pilot Rock Fire kind of moved more to the east and northeast today. It didn't travel too much into the Tri-Cities or much into Washington. That's because of the wind and wind direction. Our winds across northeast Oregon have primarily been out of the north and west, pushing a lot of that smoke to our south. So air quality is looking good. It's going to be a great night if you want to take a peek outside and try to view this month's full buck moon. Now, the moon won't be technically full until Sunday morning while you are all sleeping, but it will appear full tonight and tomorrow night, and the moon will rise tonight at 8:07. So look anytime after that. And the sun sets at 8:40. Tonight into tomorrow morning, we drop into the low middle 60s. So a mild night, a clear night, light winds. Tomorrow, high pressure firmly in control. These areas in red will experience temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above the average. Remember, our average in the middle 90s. We're going to be well into the triple digits tomorrow. Not quite at record levels, though. 106 Tri-Cities, 105 Walla Walla, 106 in Hermiston, 103 Yakima, Toppenish 101. Then on Sunday, this ridge of high pressure lifts northward even more. And we're talking about highs in the 90s into parts of northern Canada. So they'll be experiencing these very hot conditions as well. Record highs will be possible across portions of eastern Oregon and eastern Washington. And that'll put some of our cities in play to put those record highs in jeopardy. So 110 we're forecasting for the high in Tri-Cities, 108 Walla Walla, 110 at Hanford, 109 Hermiston, 107 in Toppenish. Could be a bit hazy tomorrow and Sunday as well. There's also going to be a high fire danger. Red flag warnings have been issued for southern Morrow and southern Umatilla County for the entire weekend due to the hot, dry, and unstable conditions, low humidity, and to add to things, the wind is going to stay light tomorrow, but it will pick up in these areas late Sunday afternoon into Sunday night and during the day on Monday. So make sure you stay alert, especially if you live in portions of southern Umatilla and Morrow County, or if you're traveling in that direction. Remember, things can change very rapidly. Notice that we keep those triple digits going through Monday, and then we finally get a break. We'll see a pattern change as temperatures drop out of the triple digits into the 90s. It's still going to be hot, but then we see temperatures drop even more into the upper 80s. That's something to look forward to by next Friday. I know you got to wait a week. 103 in Yakima, 108 on Sunday, 102 breezy on Monday, and then the 90s make a return, falling back to near average next week. Walla Walla 105 tomorrow, 108 Sunday. The record beat is 108, so we'll be on record watch. 101 Monday and back in the 90s starting Tuesday. Hermiston 106, hazy tomorrow, hazy Sunday. 109 will likely break that record of 104, and then 90s dropping into the 80s as we head toward the end of next week. Austin, Alyssa?
Thanks, Tiffany. Well, we tell you all the time, when thunder roars, head indoors. And tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6, we're hearing from a teenager who got a very strong reminder of how important that rule is. His recovery after a lightning strike next.
Get ready for an unforgettable season with the Yakima Valley Pippins baseball team. We're celebrating our 10th season, and we want you to be a part of the excitement. Join us at the Yakima County Stadium for a fun, affordable, and professional baseball experience. From single game tickets to season ticket memberships, group events, and merchandise, we have options to fit everyone's needs. This season only, we're offering special deals to celebrate our 10th season. Don't miss out on Yakima Valley Pippins baseball.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is shifting into high gear with the $160,000 Ultimate American Road Trip. Win free play gas cards or cruise your way up to $50,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Earn entries every day and multiply them on select Mondays. Then, on July 27th, win a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Let's go, ladies. We're headed west, where the world's best ballers unite.
What can't you do? She's got it!
Yeah, you can't get enough. The AT&T WNBA All-Star Game tips Saturday at 8:30 on ABC.
Looking for a quiet place to kayak or paddleboard?
The lake, the river here they're just great.
You'll want to see Blackwell Island.
Get out and experience the water. This is a great recreation area.
Fly the Northwest.
Lots of scenery.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
I want you to know where I stand on abortion. As governor, I will not change Washington law on this issue because I do not believe any politician, regardless of personal belief, has the right to make that decision for any woman. My opponent, Bob Ferguson, is trying to spread fear by saying things that I don't believe and will not do.
Adelante. At last, we can finally have someone who understands us in the state Senate. Maria Beltran understands us because Maria is from Yakima. The daughter of immigrant parents, she's lived the challenges in our community. She'll fight for us hardworking people, so there's more work with better pay. Maria Beltran, so finally the state Senate will have a fighter for Yakima and for us. Maria Beltran, adelante.
Board-certified pediatrician Dr. David Carl cares for newborns through age 18 and is now accepting new patients at Prosser Memorial Health's Benton City Clinic. His services include well child exams, cold and flu, sports physicals, immunizations, and more. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Carl for your child, call the Benton City Clinic at 509-588-4075 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Welcome back. Here in our area, one of the big dangers of lightning strikes is wildfire. But in rare cases, we know that lightning can strike people. ABC's Trevor Alt spoke with a Florida teen who has a long road to recovery ahead.
I was just weed whacking right in front of some trees, and the next thing I know, I woke up face down on the ground.
This home security footage shows 17-year-old Daniel Sharkey as he finished up yard work moments before being struck by lightning.
I was knocked unconscious, and I was trying to figure out what happened. For a second, I was like, is this like heat stroke?
And this is the aftermath, on the ground near the sidewalk with neighbors rushing in to help.
I couldn't move my extremities, and I was trying to scream, but I was unable to scream. And it felt like an eternity, and my ears were ringing.
Daniel ended up spending 2 days in the hospital. He's one of dozens of Americans struck by lightning just this year. About 90% of lightning strike victims survive, but strikes happen so frequently, there's been more than 480 fatalities since 2006, about 20 per year, with Florida leading the nation in deaths.
If a storm is within 10 miles, you need to get inside right away. That's about the distance you can hear thunder. If thunder roars, go indoors.
Now, fortunately, no storms in our forecast for tonight. You might see some smoke in the future, though. Tiffany Savona has a look at your weekend coming up in just a moment.
This newscast sponsored by Walker's Furniture and Mattress.
Upgrade your home's busiest areas with waterproof flooring built to last. This month, take it off the wish list and get it done. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. Love the home you live in.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bathfitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bathfitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. Summertime in the Tri is made for Dust Devils baseball. Come out this Friday, July 19th for Family Feast Night with $2 hot dogs, snacks, and soft drinks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. Your Dust Devils will also play in their special Marvel-inspired uniforms. Then we'll end the game on Saturday, July 20th with a spectacular fireworks show thanks to Toyota. Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines of unlimited data for just $90. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones.
July is Ultraviolet Safety Month. Protect your skin from harmful UV rays by wearing sun protective clothing. There's more information at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
See, you got yourself a new hat.
Yep, had to. Fired up and fire Biden.
Now, well, first we got to deal with that congressman, Newhouse.
That's easy. Not voting Newhouse.
You know, he voted to impeach Trump. I'm not voting for no Newhouse.
How about Jared Sessler?
Sessler the vegan?
Jared Sessler's a vegan.
He's a vegan and he wants to tax our beef.
There's only one choice.
And there is only one choice, and that's Tiffany Smiley.
Tiffany Smiley it is.
MWNC Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Meet FatBeam Fiber, the fastest growing fiber provider in the West. With over 150,000 fiber miles across 150 cities and 8 states, we offer reliable internet and top-tier service to business, government, healthcare, education, and residential customers. From dedicated internet access to wireless backup, our team ensures 99.99% uptime and superior connectivity. Trust FatBeam Fiber to expand network capabilities and protect your data. Discover more and request a quote at fatbeamfiber.com.
Upgrade your home's busiest areas with waterproof flooring built to last. This month, take it off the wish list and get it done. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. Love the home you live in.
A serial killer who knew his victims. A mother who would stop at nothing to find the killer. Now tonight, the prison interview with the killer.
I touched him. It was over.
And the only surviving victim speaks out. 2020, tonight on ABC.
Next ET, our Kathy Lee Gifford exclusive, talking life after daytime TV.
Part of it is just gut instinct.
Plus, new music from Joe Jonas.
It's a lot of pressure.
Next ET.
At 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. Developing tonight, thousands of Disneyland workers are expected to authorize a potential strike. It would be the first in 40 years. Almost 10,000 workers will conclude a vote sometime today or tonight that will authorize a strike. If the vote passes as expected, it is then up to union leadership to decide whether to hold one. Disneyland officials say that there are plans in place that would allow the parks to continue operating with the same expected level of service in the event of a strike.
All right, well, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30, we're talking about the 90 deadliest days of summer and what you need to know before hitting the road.
Plus, what we have learned so far about the small computer glitch that caused global problems in multiple industries. The news at 6:30 begins now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Thanks for staying with us this evening. Summer travels mixed with construction work. Well, it's just a recipe for traffic mayhem.
It is. Monique Ledesma spoke with Washington State Trooper Chris Thorson today about how one construction zone has seen actually a rise in car crashes this summer.
A crane tipped over in a construction zone just inside of Pasco on Interstate I-82 near Road 100. The crane tipped over due to it being too top-heavy with its load. Washington State Trooper Chris Thorson says no one was hurt, but it did cause a traffic jam for drivers. Trooper Thorson also says with the summer traveling comes an increase in car crashes and deaths by crashes.
That's where you always see more traffic collisions and fatalities in the summertime. Right now we're in the 90 dangerous days of summer, which is June, July, and August. So our fatalities have gone up in the Tri-City region.
Thorson also says there's been an increase in calls for traffic at one spot in the Tri-Cities.
But there's definitely an increase in crashes around the Blue Bridge, no doubt. Anytime that you have traffic backups and you have road rage incidents, it's going to lead to collisions.
Thorson says there is alternative routes available if you're trying to avoid the Blue Bridge construction.
If you want to take a detour, that's totally fine. There's options like the Cable Bridge or going down to 240 or going all the way around to Interstate 82. Or if you want to go over the Blue Bridge, that's fine. Just realize it's going to be backed up and there's going to be traffic delays.
But if you do catch yourself having to drive over the Blue Bridge, Thorson says, remember this one thing.
So people are just going to need to be patient, be polite, and just realize that it's going to take a little extra time to get across the river.
When it comes to this time of the year, deaths by crash, Thorson says, there usually is 4 main causes.
What leads to summertime collisions and fatalities. Number 1 is DUI, driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs. Number 2 is reckless or speeding high over the speed limits. Number 3 is distracted driving. And then number 4, at nighttime here locally, people seem not to wear their seatbelts.
Trooper Thorson says statistically, car crash deaths happen because about half of the people in the cars are not wearing a seatbelt. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, as for the tipped over crane, Trooper Thorson says road crews will have to close down a second lane, bring in a second crane, and lift the other one out. That means more traffic backups during our busy summer travel. Well, no matter what your weekend plans are, you've got to hope that the AC works.
It is going to be very, very hot out there. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alert forecast.
You'll want to think about those indoor activities you can get the kids to do tomorrow. And if you want to take them outside, just do it in the early morning hours when temperatures aren't quite as high. But the heat is dangerous when it gets well into the triple digits. So be sure to just take it easy this weekend and stay hydrated, stay safe. 102 right now as we take a live look out of our Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. The grounds crew was just on the field getting it ready for a 7:05 first pitch. much, and we will see temperatures slowly drop over the next few hours. But if you're going to the Dust Devils game, be sure to take the water bottle with you, bring it in empty, and make sure you have those sunglasses or a hat with you. Water quality, air quality is looking good today. It was a little bit more hazy yesterday. Most of the smoke actually stayed to the east of the Tri-Cities, impacting areas like Walla Walla, Pendleton, and Heppner, all due to the difference in the wind direction. And let's track that smoke for you, because as we take you into tomorrow, I think we will see that smoke, that haze returning for most of the region. So in addition to it being hot tomorrow and dry, it will be a little bit hazy as well. A lot of you probably thinking about things to do this weekend. The pool is going to be a great spot. By 9 o'clock, we're already up to 80 degrees. By noon, 94. UV index very high, so you need that sunscreen, at least SPF 30 or higher, and reapply every 2 hours. 104 by 3 o'clock, so maybe take the kids a little bit earlier in the day and let them nap during the peak heating hours of the afternoon. We are going to see near record heat this weekend. We'll let you know which day will be the hottest coming up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Tiffany, thank you. We'll see you in just a bit. Police in Yakima have arrested a man they believe is responsible for leaving people with flat tires for 3 years. Police say they first started getting reports of people driving over metal spikes called caltrops on West Chestnut Avenue right near Summit View Elementary School in the West Valley back in 2021. Eventually, police say Homeland Security Investigations Yakima gave them information about somebody in the area buying metal spikes like these ones. This week, officers finally served a search warrant at a home on West Chestnut. Police say they arrested one person and found evidence at the home, although they're not specifying what just yet. We are tracking developing news tonight, not just nationally, but globally.
Yeah, so a glitchy update from a little-known cybersecurity company is being blamed for what may be the largest IT failure in history. Tom Foreman reports.
I feel like I'm being completely screwed over. This is bullcrap.
As airports and trains, hospitals and emergency services, media, retailers, delivery companies, and even the U.S. space program grappled with the global cyber outage, a stunning admission. A single glitch in a software update from the cybersecurity company CrowdStrike triggered the whole mess.
We identified this very quickly and remediated the issue. And as systems come back online, as they're rebooted, they're coming up and they're working.
This is how it happened. CrowdStrike is a multi-billion-dollar cybersecurity firm which helps many Fortune 500 companies protect their Microsoft operating systems from hackers and viruses. That requires constant updates. And normally, when one is deployed,
it will be tested extensively. And they will work widely with the providers like Microsoft and other organizations that run these platforms to make sure it is compatible with these networks.
But this update was faulty, causing affected computers around the planet to shut down. Dave DeWalt is a top expert in the field. He was up all night helping get them back online.
In this case, CrowdStrike was doing everything in its power to stop threats from occurring by doing the updates. But at the same time, the quality control broke down and we ended up with what we had happen.
Government services far and wide were affected by the outage, including in the U.S., Homeland Security, the Department of Justice, Social Security, and even some state 911 systems. At the White House, the fact they could all be affected by one mistake is raising caution flags.
This digitization in technology has brought massive benefits, but every technology has its downsides.
As it is in New York, one of the famous billboards of Times Square was blanked by the problem. In Paris, final preparations for the Olympics were rattled. And all over
the banking industry and everything else, a couple more hours, maybe the rest of the day, and we'll be returned.
Disputes about how long it will take to get back to normal.
There are estimates that this is going to take some days, perhaps even weeks, to fully recover from the impacts.
Now, in a statement, CrowdStrike promised customers full transparency on how that outage occurred.
And the American Red Cross says it hasn't been affected by the global IT outage. The Red Cross says they don't use software from CrowdStrike, the company at the center of the outage. Other blood donation centers, though, are being impacted by this. Tonight, President Biden says he's planning to return to the campaign trail next week, despite calls from within his own party to drop out of the race.
Yeah, more than 30 Democratic lawmakers in Congress have called for Biden to set aside his re-election hopes. Now, as the president is battling COVID-19, he's insisting he has what it takes to win against Donald Trump again. President Biden is expected to become the Democratic Party nominee at their party convention next month. But that could happen even sooner, as the Democratic National Committee is pushing to hold a virtual vote before the convention begins.
Tonight, investigators are still trying to piece together the shooting that killed one person and injured several others, including former President Donald Trump at a rally in Pennsylvania last weekend. ABC's Jacqueline Lee reports while investigators are processing evidence, they're still not really finding any answers.
New details surfacing in the investigation into the assassination attempt targeting former President Trump at his campaign rally Saturday in Pennsylvania. A source with direct knowledge of the investigation tells ABC News that 20-year-old Thomas Crooks searched online for information about Michigan shooter Ethan Crumley and his parents. Using an encrypted email address and cell phone number, someone using the name Thomas Matthew Crooks signed up online to attend Trump's Pennsylvania rally 1 week before the shooting, according to a source. The FBI told lawmakers they've conducted 200 interviews as part of the investigation, with the director of the Secret Service scheduled to testify on Monday before the House Oversight Committee. ABC News has obtained new photographs taken by police on July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania, before and after the attempted assassination of the former president. Back in the crowd, 57-year-old David Dutch and 74-year-old James Copenhaver hit by stray bullets. Local firefighter Corey Comparator killed as he shielded his wife and children.
The guy saved his family, took a bullet for his family. That is a hero in itself.
Today, Comparator's funeral procession in Sarver, Pennsylvania, a fire truck carrying a coffin adorned with the American flag.
Corey died a true hero. He took a bullet for his family.
Investigators found a series of images on the shooter's phone that included FBI Director Christopher Wray, Attorney General Merrick Garland, and other public figures. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Now, locally tonight, the big story continues to be the heat. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona is up next with your full forecast.
Round 2 voting is now open in Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is shifting into high gear with the $160,000 Ultimate American Road Trip. Win free play gas cards or cruise your way up to $50,000 cash every Friday and Saturday. Earn entries every day and multiply them on select Mondays. Then, on July 27th, win a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
It's the More Furniture Anniversary Truckload event. We've been serving our loyal customers since 1997, and in appreciation, our showrooms are filled with truckloads of our top-tier products at factory direct prices, ready for delivery straight to your home. During our anniversary event, we'll give you special 48-month financing with no money down and equal monthly payments. For a limited time, when we deliver your purchase, we'll pick up, repurpose, and donate your gently used pieces locally. Visit your local showroom for the best deals.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals. Upgrade your home with the new Bosch dishwasher for just $6.99. Unmatched efficiency and state-of-the-art features. Dishes come out spotless every time. Enjoy exceptional savings and top-tier performance with this premium appliance. The Precision Wash system uses intelligent sensors to scan and check the progress of dishes throughout the cycle, while the Eco Silence motor systems ensures a quiet operation. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
Bring your thunder.
A little hot here.
For the storm down under.
All the guys aren't here for the right reasons. Shut up, everyone.
If you think this is not the place that you should be, then you need to get out.
New Bachelorette, Monday on ABC.
Communist China poses an economic and national security threat to America.
And Dan Newhouse is the leader in Congress fighting for our security.
Dan stood up to Communist China and wrote the bill to stop them from buying up American farms and ranches.
And Dan's working to secure the border and stop the flow of deadly Chinese fentanyl through Mexico and into our communities.
Where Joe Biden fails us, Dan Newhouse fights for us.
I'm Dan Newhouse, and I approve this message to stand up to Communist China and to secure our border.
I'm loving a pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, loving a pizza. I'm loving a pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, and Yakima's whole
Let's order a large Mexicana pizza.
Tortellini mixed cheese pizza.
Good idea. I'll order it now. Tony's lets me order online or by phone.
When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Welcome back. It is Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown, where we are looking for the top place to eat in our area. 32 restaurants made it through round 1, so now it is time for you to vote for the Sweet Delicious 16 in round 2. Just scan the QR code on your screen now to vote on your mobile, or click on contests at applevalleynewsnow.com and select Restaurant Showdown to vote on your laptop or desktop. After voting, be sure to enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU as well. 24 winners will be chosen in a random drawing at the end of the voting from all who enter. Remember to enter each round you vote for more chances to win. Check it all out now at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Well, new tonight, a growing health concern. The CDC says a 6th human farm worker in Colorado has tested positive for bird flu. And health officials say they're all people who have worked on poultry farms. They believe all 6 people caught the virus from the birds, not from each other. We do know since April, there have been 10 confirmed cases of humans getting bird flu.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
We saw triple digits again today, and that's going to make a very hot evening for the players, the Dust Devils, as they take on the Eugene Emeralds. First pitch is a little under a half an hour away. And if you plan on going to the game, if you haven't left just yet, make sure you take the hat, the ponytail holder, and you will need to stay hydrated during the game. At least the sun will be getting lower and lower in the sky, so a lot of you should be shaded as the game wears on. Temperatures right now still in the triple digits in Tri-Cities, 102. We're at 100 in Prosser, 100 Hermiston, 90s back toward Walla Walla, Pendleton, where we have seen a little bit more of that smoke today from the wildfires to the south. We're at 100 in Toppenish and 97 degrees in Yakima. The winds have primarily been out of the west and southwest, but across northeast Oregon, they've been more out of the north and west, driving a lot of that smoke to the south and to the south of Heppner and to the south of Pendleton, I should say. Now here's the weather pattern that's going to be taking hold as we head into the weekend. A ridge of high pressure developing over the Four Corners area. That's going to strengthen, and that is going to allow the west to bake as we head into Saturday and Sunday. You can see this dark red color. That's where temperatures will be 10 to 15 degrees above average. Our average high this time of year, 94. We're going to be at least 10 degrees above the average tomorrow. 106 in the Tri-Cities, 105 Walla Walla, 104 in Dayton, 106 in Hermiston, 101 in Toppenish, 103 in Yakima. Could be hazy during the afternoon as well, and winds will remain on the light side. That high expands, so the heat continues to intensify as we head into Sunday. And this doesn't just stop at the U.S. border. They're actually going to see pretty intense heat for Canada standards as well, where temperatures will be well into the 90s across Alberta and British Columbia. Near record heat locally, highs around 110 in the Tri-Cities, 109 in Hermiston, 108 Walla Walla, and 109 in Prosser, 108 in Yakima. So the hottest day will be Sunday. With the hot, dry, unstable conditions, the National Weather Service has also issued a red flag warning, which is essentially a high fire danger for southern Morrow and Umatilla County for Saturday and Sunday. Wouldn't be surprised if this was extended into Monday as well. Low humidity, active fires could get out of control quickly, and fires could start up very easily with these weather conditions, and the wind is going to pick up late Sunday into Monday. So here are just a few things to remember. If you want to get the kids outdoors, plan those outdoor activities early. If you want to mow the lawn, remember, temperatures will be in the 80s by 9 o'clock, so get up early this weekend. Stay hydrated, wear plenty of sunscreen, be sure to reapply. Check on the young kids, the elderly, and the pets. Don't leave them outside for long periods of time. Avoid any outdoor burning with that high fire danger, and stay alert, especially with those ongoing fires into southern Morrow and also southern Umatilla counties. 106 tomorrow in the Tri-Cities, 110 Sunday. The record to beat Sunday is 110, so we will be on record watch. 103 Monday, breezy, and then look at our relief. It's coming, I promise. 90s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with 80s on Friday. Yakima 103 tomorrow, 108 Sunday. The record 102, so that'll likely break. 102 Monday, breezy, and we're back down into the 90s as we see a pattern change by next week. Walla Walla 105 tomorrow, 108 Sunday, 101 Monday. Monday's the last day of triple-digit heat for a while, as we'll drop down into the 90s where we should be for this time of year. 106 in Hermiston tomorrow, 109 Sunday, likely beating that record of 104. And then we have 80s in the forecast. Been a while since we've been able to say that by next Friday. Austin, Alyssa?
Thanks, Tiffany. Well, we know you're supposed to eat your vegetables, but it turns out there is one in particular that could give you an extra boost.
We are talking about that next here on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, Hermiston, Road 68 in Pasco, and at the new location on West Court Street in Pasco. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at all 6 locations. Get the lowest prices on the largest selection of vape mods, classic to tropical vape flavors, batteries, cigars, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Don't waste time in other places. Go to Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
If you think a little change in dinner plans would bother Dee Dee,
then you'd be wrong. Let's roll, guys. Good. Hey, split up.
yep, when it comes to dining out, Dee Dee knows how to roll. From all you can eat to the best burger this side of Mount Adams, Mexican food, pizza, or Asian fusion, it's always fine at Legends. Legends Casino Hotel, because fun is how we roll.
So what do you think about these? We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
Whether you're most at home surrounded by lots of friends, hanging with your one best friend for an afternoon cruise, or...
No way! Not a chance. Could you show us something with a little less horsepower?
I was thinking the same thing.
At McCurley, we're here to help you find the vehicle that's right for you, because it's your way home.
Find your way home in a Mazda certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Mazda.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
See, you got yourself a new hat.
Yep, had to. Fired up and fired Biden.
Yeah, well, first we got to deal with that congressman, Newhouse.
That's easy. Not voting Newhouse.
You know, he voted to impeach Trump. I'm not voting for no Newhouse.
How about Jared Sessler?
Sessler the vegan?
Jared Sessler's a vegan.
He's a vegan and he wants to tax our beef.
There's only one choice.
And there is only one choice, and that's Tiffany Smiley.
Tiffany Smiley it is.
MWNC Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Welcome back. Check this out. Brand new research tonight appearing to show that carrots can actually give you an extra boost when it comes to vitamins.
Not just for your eyes, apparently, right?
Really not.
So the study hasn't been published yet. It's a little bit unofficial, but the researchers say people eating 3 servings of baby carrots per week not only got a boost from the vegetable itself, but actually got more out of their multivitamin as well, compared to people who just took the vitamin and did not add carrots.
Now we know.
And they also give you fantastic skin, so what's not to love?
That too. Tiffany will have a final look at your forecast when we come back.
All right.
It's the More Furniture Anniversary Truckload event. We've been serving our loyal customers since 1997, and in appreciation, our showrooms are filled with truckloads of our top-tier products at factory direct prices, ready for delivery straight to your home. During our anniversary event, we'll give you special 48-month financing with no money down and equal monthly payments. For a limited time, when we deliver your purchase, we'll pick up, repurpose, and donate your gently used pieces locally. Visit your local showroom for the best deals.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
Tiffany Smiley is not who she says she is.
Tiffany Smiley started a PAC claiming to raise money to support conservative candidates, but contributions were funneled to pay off her own $1 million campaign debt.
Of the almost $800,000 she raised, only $24,800 went to candidates. Instead, Tiffany used the money on luxury travel and to try to pay off her massive debt.
Tiffany Smiley deceived her donors. Don't let her deceive you.
I'm Dan Newhouse, and I approve this message.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. Summertime in the Tri is made for Dust Devils baseball. Come out this Friday, July 19th for Family Feast Night with $2 hot dogs, snacks, and soft drinks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. Your Dust Devils will also play in their special Marvel-inspired uniforms. Then we'll end the game on Saturday, July 20th with a spectacular fireworks show thanks to Toyota. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
A lake, a river, and a canal. Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Welcome back. Congratulations. We made it to the weekend.
Yes, we did. Let's check in with Tiffany Savona. One final look at the forecast.
The heat is on as we head into the weekend. If you have to do any of the yard work, mowing the lawn, do it early tomorrow morning, preferably before 9, 10 o'clock. By noon, we'll be in the 90s, 106 Saturday afternoon, 110 Sunday. The record in the Tri-Cities will be 110, so we'll be on record watch. There will be a high fire danger everywhere this weekend. The wind will pick up Sunday night into Monday. Monday will be our last day with triple-digit heat before we start to see a pattern change and a cool down. Won't that be nice? 90s by Tuesday. Yakima 103 tomorrow, 108 on Sunday, 102 Monday, and then we have 90s and even 80s in the forecast Thursday, Friday. Saturday, 105 in Walla Walla, 108, getting close to that record of 108 on Sunday in Walla Walla, and then we have 90s in the forecast next week. 106 Saturday in Hermiston, 109 in Hermiston Sunday, and then Monday, our last day of triple digits. But keep in mind, the fire danger will be high this weekend, so take it easy and stay cool, everyone.